Russel Brand, he's going down for this, make no mistake about that. Obviously no one knows whether he's really truly innocent or guilty, apart from the 4 women who've accused him of raping them. One of them was a child at the time, and his previous track record of behaviour. That's what's going to come up in court and be important. This is exactly what the logical mind should think, and I will tell you exactly why. Firstly, his relationship history is fucking terrible. There's no way around it. Not only that, half of them have actually written books about it, which he has contributed to. And as I'm finding out, disgusting people will repeatedly do disgusting things and then deny it later. And they use social media or reputation destruction to make people believe what they say. So I'm not saying that dear Russel Brand here is doing that, but in court, where it matters, that's what they're going to be looking at. They're not going to be listening to him and being charmed by his character or his charisma. No, not at all. In fact, I don't really see how he's going to prove that his character's good at all. How is he going to prove that? Because if his character can be shown to be historically bad and he can't prove that it's currently good, the court's going to find him guilty. Now, it has to be said to begin with, I have no personal problem or preference to Mr. Brand. I'm not a fan. I haven't followed his work. I kind of know a little bit about him just from what I've been told. But as far as I'm concerned, he is quite badly behaved. He does have a kind of checkered past. And it's not like he's got a period where he hasn't actually done that. Throughout all of his marriages, he's been cheating all the time. He's even admitted he's been a sex addict. He's slept with millions of different prostitutes. He's even said he couldn't confirm or deny the age because he didn't know. And now this has come out. So it's like, what's likely to happen here is the judge is going to be under pressure to scrutinise his past because it's been in the media and because he's contributed to books supporting the accounts of these 4 ladies. It's going to be a sticky point in the courtroom, isn't it? How is he going to explain his books? Revolution is a book about how he's anti-establishment, anti-government, and he thinks that the police are a bad idea and that all the rules don't apply. Then he's written My Bookie Work, which is a detailed account of his younger life, where he sees all the aforementioned prostitutes and learns from various gangsters and pimps. That's just his own work. There's Katy Perry's book. There is a host of other people that have written about him, and he's actually quoted in there too. The other problem he's likely to have is they're going to challenge him. What good things have you done or said publicly that you can demonstrate good character with? And he isn't going to be able to use anything in court because even though he has done plenty of charity work, he's done loads of good things, you know, like charity functions and sales to make money for people that he feels need it, which is good. But the way in which he presents himself, the PR method that he uses, is very political. I just think an appeal is unlikely, and I don't see what grounds he's going to have, so it's a plea deal for me. And that's the reason why, if it gets brought up in court, it's not going to be good for him. It's going to kill his case dead. So you can't use that. So he's already got historical evidence against him, plus a bad character. And I think from there, it's just going to be a shooting gallery, isn't it? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if if his lawyer advised him to take a plea deal at some point. But do I think he's been caught to rights here? Do I think Russel Brand is a rapist? No, I don't think Russel Brand is a serial rapist. He doesn't appear that kind of guy to me. Like I've said, I don't particularly like a lot of the ways that he behaves, but he doesn't strike me as like a terrible rapist kind of guy. But I have to say, if one of my family, say I had a daughter who was accusing him of rape and I didn't know any better, and I had read his books and I had considered his previous history, and he was now in court versus one of my own, my family, I would absolutely think that he was guilty. I absolutely 100% would. And that's what the court's going to be faced with. Do they listen to his version of accounts, which they know is highly stylized and probably plumped out, so it's not exactly 100% honest? Or do they take the side of these 4 women and look at history and read his book? You decide. I know what I think is going to happen, so I'll leave it there. That's the conclusion of this video. Russel Brand, in my opinion, is cancelled now. He's done. His career in the public eye is completely done, whether or not this court case goes well for him or not. And I've got to say, it's not looking good for him. So the Russel Brand fans will hopefully think he can get away with this, or he's innocent and it should be proven in court. And if that happens, his career will take off again. He'll see a huge rise in popularity. He'll almost have two opposed groups following him, so he'll become popular at that point. But if, like I think, the court case goes badly and it turns out he takes a plea deal, or even worse, is, convicted, guilty of 4 counts of rape and does some prison time, then I think we shall see the end of Russel Brand, and not only that, we shall see the end of that kind of, that character trope of, the heroin addict, charming, sleeps with everyone, sex addict pest who's got a good heart. I feel this character is in its final days. So we shall see what happens. I shall keep you updated. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. I tell you what though, at the end of the court case, win or lose, if the 4 ladies that accused him of rape become influencers, if they become famous, that says to me, even though he'll look guilty, he's probably not. So we'll look out for that. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.